Hello, my beautiful people. It is a very snowy Martin Luther King Day here today, and I'm going to read some runes. Today was a crazy, crazy day. Our hot water heater has a leak. That started the day. And then our hose in the backyard wouldn't turn off. And then our neighbor across the street passed away. And at the same time, the ambulance was there, 4 doors down. There was an ambulance at that house, which was blocking in our Jeeps. And then I was going to get a level 2 mammogram. Everything is fine. So it was like a day where like things were like crazy, but then things were a blessing, and it's just a crazy, crazy day. So I'm going to talk to Spirit and see what we're going to meditate about tonight. One of my goals is to have patience under pressure. Spirit was like, well, let's see about that, shall we? I don't think I did that well, but I think I'm getting better. Alright, we have our green man stone. I actually lit this little candle that I got from my wee box because it smells so good. It is snowing like crazy outside. These are our Iona stones. Alright. Our Icelandic stone. So I'm just going to pull one stone for me to think about as I journal. Alright, Spirit, which stone should I focus on? Thurisaz. Today was a day full of thorns in my butt. Thurisaz literally translates to thorn. And let's just grab a reading from the website so that you can hear the words, but it means thorn. Reaction, defense, conflict, catharsis, and regeneration. I watched a video earlier today from this woman whose videos I like, and she was talking about how they were enduring a storm up in Vermont. It's called The Old Cottage, I think is the name of the channel. Oh no, I'll link it below. It's good. It's good. It's a good series. And she's a pastor, and she was talking about how, you know, like during storms we have to be patient. We have to weather the storm. We have the snowstorm now. All kinds of crazy weird stuff happened today, and you have to weather it, right? You have to. Oops, I'm knocking stuff over left and right back over here. Sorry. You have to weather the storm. We have all kinds of storms in our life. We have personal storms, and we have emotional storms, we have religious storms, we have spiritual storms, and we have to just weather them. You know, and if you think about a forest fire, you know, things do grow back. You know, it takes forever to rebuild that space, but things do actually grow back. So, you know, sometimes there needs to be a clearing in order for growth to happen. I remember when I was when I taught at Penn State, I was on a fixed term contract, so I was there for a bunch of years, filling in for people who were on different Fulbrights. And I took a group of students down to Georgia because I was the advisor to Habitat for Humanity, and we're in the Penn State van, and we see this fire. It's in this field. There's a little house. And we're from Pennsylvania. And we're like, all right, what's that all about? So we saw that the fire was coming towards the house, this little house, and we're Pennsylvanians, so we have to be nice to people. So we it's like 11 o'clock at night, so we pull over. I pull over the van. I knock on this person's door rapidly. The guy shows up at the door with a shotgun, and he's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "There's a fire coming. We're from Pennsylvania. There's a fire coming." And he's like, and he was not happy because apparently he was sleeping, but he explained to us in his very unhappy way that was controlled fire because that was a pecan farm and they have to burn the underbrush. So sometimes you don't know what the fire is about. He didn't shoot us. Clearly, I'm here. Knockwood. And I think maybe later on I had a chuckle. We certainly did. The helpful Pennsylvanians, not knowing a thing about, southern Georgia. But it was just, a reminder to me then, and it's a reminder to me now that, like, sometimes things look a certain way but aren't a certain way, and sometimes you need to clear the underbrush. You just have to trust that Spirit has it all in line, and that things are going to seem like a real pain in the butt, like Thurisaz says, but it's necessary for regeneration. Let's just see if the cards have anything to share with us as to supplement that message. Looking at Shadows of Light first. I think I'm only looking at Shadows of Light tonight. I think I'm only doing this one. So. Alright, 3 paths of Spirit. That's 1. That's 2. We had 2 that come out. Get the Lovers again. I don't know. Tech likes to give me the Lovers. And communication. So, I don't, if this is a message for you, that there's, a pain in the butt going on with your lover, with the person that you're partnered with, your partner, your spouse, or whatever. And it says communication and complexity. So, I think for me, this is this ongoing situation I'm dealing with my family. This is my husband, and communicating with people about what's going on is complicated, because there's a lot of complicated parts to the problem, and a lot of complexity and understanding how the systems work. It's just a reminder that it's all a pain in my butt, and I feel like it's a pain in my butt. But I'm the person who, like I said, I'm the only person in their family who's gone to college. So when it comes to things like this, I'm the person who gets called on. And it's a pain in the ass. There's no way about that. It is what it is. But I have to do it because it's family, right? So there's that. So I'm going to pull a card for, like, how do I get unstuck? How do I get the thorn out? Like, what is, Spirit, how am I getting, I'm going to pull a card, but I'm feeling like Spirit's asking me to actually pull a rune instead. So let me do that. I'm going to pull a rune instead. How do I get out of this? What should I focus on to get this thorn out of my butt? That's interesting. I'm going to go think about that for a minute. The Ingus Stone, I'll just read it to you, represents a seed. And it symbolizes goals, growth, change, common sense, and the home. And so how I get out of it is just recognizing that this is an opportunity to plant seeds, to focus on the home life and family, and to, to see where growth is, and I definitely see where growth is, and to help this person make the changes necessary to not repeat this behavior, but also look at what we do to make sure that we don't get sucked into the drama here in our home, that we don't let it affect our home negatively. Like, there's this whole idea of, like, clearing your aura, clearing your space, protecting yourself. I think Hestra maybe mentioned that she does a protection ritual, an intention to protect herself. And I think that's a good reminder that we need to protect ourselves from this negative energy. It's not us. It's not part of our energetic field. And you can help people without letting that negativity enter your field, right? So I think that's a good reminder that, yes, this is a pain in the rear end, but it's necessary. It's a seed. It's going to lead to growth for everybody. I had these opposite when I picked them up. Anyway, I am wishing you all the best in light and love. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.